Imagine starting your morning just 15 minutes away from Walt Disney World without stretching your budget to the max. That's exactly what these Horizon West townhomes offer. You can still live minutes away from the magic and in one of Central Florida's most desirable areas without jumping into $1 million territory. This is Silverleaf Oaks, located in Horizon West in Winter Garden, Florida. Even if you're not making the move for Disney, Horizon West has so much to offer with tons of shopping, dining, and entertainment options right outside your front door. Residents of this community can also take full advantage of a variety of amenities, from a resort-style pool and relaxing cabana to a fun-filled playground for the little ones. There are 3 townhome floor plans in this community, so I'm going to show you all 3 today. I'll be sharing everything you need to know during the tours, like pricing, build times, incentives the builder is offering, and more. Also, make sure you watch until the end, where I'm going to be sharing one of my pro tips about buying a new construction home in Central Florida. If you're considering building in this area, you can't miss this. All right, first up we have the Julep floor plan. This is the biggest of the 3 townhouses and it's the only end unit. So let's start the tour. Immediately when you enter the front door, we have a nice open floor concept with the living room, the dining area, and the kitchen. There are no bedrooms on this first floor. All of the bedrooms are upstairs, and that is across the board for all of the townhomes in this community. So just keep that in mind. So this living room, what I really like about it is there's windows on 2 sides of the wall. So there's tons of natural lighting in here, and you see they've got a decent sized couch in here. Just because it's a townhouse does not mean that it's not spacious. And right here we have this dining area with a nice long dining table, plenty of room for you and your family. And then let's go check out this beautiful kitchen. One thing I really like about this builder is they have some really nice finishes. It's not just your standard boring builder grade. They definitely do put some upgrades in these homes, which kind of reflect the price point a little bit, but you're not getting that standard builder grade, which is nice. Before we head upstairs, I'm going to show you the pantry really quick, which is right here. And honestly, you guys, decent sized pantry for a townhouse, and there's a little bit more storage under the stairs as well if you need to store some other items. And then at the end of the home here, you're gonna have to use your imagination. The garage would be over here. It's a 2-car garage. They don't have it set up in this model. And there's a half bath down here for all your visitors so that they don't have to go upstairs if you don't want them to. Now let's go check out the upstairs. On the second floor, right off of the stairs here, we do have a loft. Now keep in mind, remember, this one is between 3 to 4 bedrooms. So if you wanna add the 4th bedroom, it's gonna go right here and you will not have that loft space. So it is flexible in that regard. You will lose the extra space though if you are looking for a playroom or something like that. Now, this is a nice split floor plan, so primary bedroom's there, the other bedrooms are this way, so I'm gonna take you this way first. So here is bedroom number 1. How cute is this little nursery? I love it. Down the hallway is the first full bathroom in this home. So this is a dual vanity. You've got some nice storage in here, lots of cabinets and things like that, and there's actually a storage closet in the bathroom as well. As we continue down the hallway, this is bedroom number 2, or reminder, bedroom number 3 if you add the bedroom in the loft. I would say these 2 bedrooms are pretty comparable in size, same size closet as well. And then at the end of this hallway here, we have the laundry room. Now let's head across the hall and check out primary bedroom. And what I really like about this is if you have kids, you guys are super far apart on other sides of the hallway, but you are still all on the same floor together. So that's nice. And now we are in the primary bedroom. Let's check out the closet. What would you say, big enough? I think so. And then let's check out the ensuite bathroom next. So again, dual vanities with plenty of storage. You do have the walk-in shower, and then there is a separate linen closet as well. So lots of storage in here. Before we go check out the second townhome, I just want to take a second to introduce myself. If you are new here, hey guys, I'm Carly, the Enchanted Agent with Denny's Realty Partners. I'm your Central Florida Disney loving realtor. So if you're looking to make a move closer to the magic, reach out and let's find your happily ever after. And yes, I do showcase all of these beautiful new construction homes, but I don't just sell new construction. I can also help you purchase a resale home as well. And I'm a listing agent here in Central Florida if you're looking to sell your home. So all of my contact info is down here and at the end of this video if you want to reach out. As a reminder, this has been the julep floor plan. This one can be built between 3 to 4 bedrooms, has 2.5 bathrooms, and is 1770 square feet, and it features a 2-car garage. Now, this home starts at about $513,000, but as a reminder, this is the biggest one and the end unit, so the other two we're gonna see after this are a little bit more affordable. So let's go over there now. Now we're in townhome number 2, and although this one is slightly smaller than the one we just toured, I like this one better. To me, it feels bigger and it is so swanky, so I can't wait to show it to you. So again, similar to next door, all of the bedrooms are upstairs, and downstairs is just a really nice open floor concept. So starting with the living room area, the living space is definitely a little bit smaller on this one. It's about 200 square feet smaller, and it shows, but you're not gonna be disappointed when you see the bedrooms upstairs. So personally, I think it's worth it, but here is the nice living room area, and then we have this dining area, and I've got to give kudos to the designer of this townhome because I just love the decor in here. I think it's so cool. I love this bookshelf back here, but it just shows that there's still room for you to put your furniture and put some really nice things, even though it's a smaller townhome. And now we're moving along to the kitchen. Again, a little bit smaller than the one next door, but still a usable kitchen. And to me, the living space upstairs makes up for it. So you got a really nice kitchen island. You've got the upgraded sink, some really nice storage space in here as well. And they even vent the microwave out, which is nice. Now, this community, they're only doing the townhomes as spec homes, quick move-in homes, so they're picking all of the finishes for you. That does not mean it's gonna be all builder grade though. They do a really good job of picking some nice updates and upgrades so that your home still looks beautiful, but they're keeping the prices within a certain range as well. Pantry is gonna be right over here, so similar to the other home as well, where you've got the pantry space and then the understairs storage as well, a little Harry Potter closet as I always call it. And then down here, this would be the garage. So this townhouse and all of them do feature 2-car garages. So I would say it's a pretty spacious 2-car garage. Might be a little bit of a tight squeeze to fit 2 vehicles in here. You definitely could, but it's a decent storage space, and the water heater is out here as well. This layout is very similar to the other home as well because we've got the half bath down here on the first floor. So again, your visitors do not even have to go upstairs if they don't want to. So keep everyone down here while you're entertaining. No need for them to see what's going on upstairs. And now let's go up and check out the bedrooms. I think you're really gonna like what you see. Now we're upstairs, and it's not quite a huge loft up here, but there's still a decent space. You can see they've got a desk and 2 pretty big upholstered chairs over here. So if you wanted to set this up as like a small office, you definitely could. It's large enough for that. So I really like the space up here. It's fantastic. And the bedrooms I think are a little bit bigger too. So let's go see what they look like. So here is the first bedroom of the home. I lied, they're probably about the same as the one next door, but still for the square footage being 200 square feet smaller, they're still utilizing the space really well. Closets are about the same size too. And then over here, we've got a linen closet. So again, these townhomes really do have some really nice storage space. And to the corner, here we are in bedroom number 2. This one definitely feels a little bit smaller than the first bedroom in this home, but it's still a decent space. You know, if you've got kids or you want to use it as an office or something like that, a little bit smaller, not too bad. And so this is kind of like a whole little like corner of the house up here. Next, we've got the laundry room. And I do really have to give Pulte some accolades for this because a lot of times in townhouses, you don't even get the full laundry room. It's like a closet. People hate that. So I love that they actually took the space to do a full laundry room. And then over here is the first full bathroom of the home. The second full bathroom is going to be in the primary, but you know, you've got a single vanity with some cabinet space. You've got a shower bathtub, and I love that it's not just the cheap shower kit. They've got some nice tile up the wall. So like I mentioned, they're gonna have some upgrades in these homes, which is nice. Now let's go check out the primary bedroom. And it is similar next door as next door with the split floor plan. So you've got everyone else on one space. And this is where this home really shines for me. I feel like this bedroom, primary bedroom, is larger than the one next door. I could be wrong. Could just be the way the furniture is set up. But to me, this feels very spacious. So I love this. And they've got the 2 windows over here, and it's very, it's a pretty sunny day, but kind of cloudy. And there's still a ton of natural light in here, which is super nice. And finally, we have got the ensuite bathroom, which again, I feel like this bathroom is nicer than the one next door. I don't know if it's just the way it's situated or what, but to me, this bathroom feels a little bit more luxurious. But it's the same with the dual vanities. You do have another walk-in shower here, but they've got the tile. They've got a little niche cut out in there as well. So there's some nice upgrades. The closet in this one is not as big as the one next door, but it's still pretty decent. So you've got some great storage as well. Well, that wraps up the tour of this home, but let's go downstairs really quick. I'm going to tell you about the HOA, what it includes, and how much it's going to cost you. So let's go talk about that, and then we'll go see the next house. As promised, let's talk about the HOA. This is a true resort-style community. One of the perks of owning a townhome is it is truly maintenance-free, and this community is no different. So I've got my handy-dandy cheat sheet here. This HOA includes so much that I'm going to have to read straight from the sheet. But first and foremost, there is no CDD in this community, which is amazing, helps keeps your taxes a little bit lower. And the HOA for the townhomes is $277 a month. I know that seems high, but just wait until you hear all that it includes, and you're going to be like, wow, what a deal. So the general HOA has a pool and cabana. They are building it. It's actually right down the street from the model over here. So they're currently building it. Hopefully it'll be done soon. I know they've been working on it for a while. So the pool and cabana, there's a playground, 2 pickleball courts, a dog park, and this is where it gets really good. So your HOA includes 1 gig of high-speed internet and TV. So if you think about how much you're paying for internet and cable or your streaming services right now, that's almost probably at least half of what this HOA is, and you're getting that included with the HOA. So that's amazing, but that's not all. For the townhomes, like I mentioned, truly maintenance-free. Your HOA includes your lot landscaping, so you do not have to touch any of the foliage, the trees, the bushes. Nothing out there is your responsibility, it's the HOA's. It also includes irrigation maintenance, so if one of your sprinkler heads busts and is spewing water all over, not your problem, that's the HOA. It includes mulch 1 time a year, so you don't have to worry about any of that. A termite bond, which is amazing, and reserves for the roof, replacement, and painting. So that means the HOA is taking a little bit of this money that you're paying monthly, putting it into a reserve, so when it comes time to need the roof replaced or to have the exterior of your home repainted, that money is already put away for you, and you don't have to worry about talking to all your neighbors and deciding when it's time to replace those things. The HOA is gonna decide that for you. So all of those things are truly amazing, and in my opinion, totally worth the $277 a month. But you'll have to let me know, what do you think about the HOA price? Now we're gonna head over to the last home, but as a reminder, this is the Orchid floor plan. This is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,553 square feet. And this one starts at $449,990. And really quickly, one thing I forgot that I wanted to mention before we get to the next house, this builder in this community, they have some great incentives right now. If you're not really familiar with how the market's doing in Central Florida, it's pretty balanced, but things are slowing down across the board. So the builders, they're kind of panicking a little bit, and they're throwing lots of incentives your way to entice you to come buy their house instead of the thousands of resale homes around here. So they're offering up to $20,000 towards closing costs. They have some fixed interest rates as low as 4.99% on select homes in this community. And they even have some price discounts on the list price of some of the quick move-in homes as well. Keep in mind, these incentives are subject to change at any time. They could be updating them as I'm speaking right now. So this is just to give you an idea of what they're offering, but please send me an email if you're watching this video so I can get you the most up-to-date incentives. All right, let's go check out the 3rd townhouse. We made it. We're finally in townhome number 3. And funny story, guys, I just filmed this entire tour and found out my microphone wasn't on. So here we go again. This is townhome number 3. This one is actually a little bit bigger than the one next door, but still smaller than the end unit we filmed first. So this is the second largest one in the series of 3 that they have available, but the floor plan is exactly the same, just a little bit bigger in certain areas. So let's get into it. So again, classic open floor concept on the first floor, no bedrooms down here. We have the living room, which this one's a little bit bigger than the second one we toured, so that's nice if you're looking for a bigger couch, a bigger TV. You've got space for it. Then they've got the space for the dining table here. They really didn't switch it up with these floor plans very much, but they're still pretty versatile. Now the kitchen layout's a little bit different, and this kitchen's pretty big actually. This to me feels more spacious than both of the other ones. I think it's just because it's like long and open, but you've got a huge kitchen island here. You've got the deep single sink over here, plenty of storage as well, and all of them have the vented microwave, which is usually an upgrade, so that's nice that they have that option in here. Now let's continue around the corner. Just like the other two, we've got the half bath down here. So if you have visitors, they can just use this bathroom. They don't have to go upstairs and see your bedroom and all of that. And then we've got the 2-car garage over here as well. I'm not gonna show you because one garage looks like every garage and you've already seen one. So one thing that I did want to show as well is the pantry. Again, same as the other two, you've got the nice pantry, but then it continues under the stairs. So you can either add some more built-ins for additional pantry space, or you can use that for other storage. A lot of people store like their holiday decor down here and things like that since it's climate controlled. So that pretty much wraps up the first floor. So now let's head upstairs. Now we're upstairs on townhome number 3. And I love that this has a little loft area as well. I'm not gonna say it's expansive like the first one. You can barely fit a desk in here or maybe like a little reading nook or something like that. I just appreciate that they have the extra space here. I think that's really cool. So same as the other one, split floor plan, primary here, the other bedrooms here. So we're gonna start on this side. Right off of the loft area, we've got the laundry room. And you guys, I did want to share, because I haven't said this in any of my other tours, that most builders do not include the washer and dryer in the price of the home unless they're running a special incentive. But keep that at the top of your head, because I'm gonna give you a little pro tip when we get back downstairs to the kitchen about purchasing new construction. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, again, we've got the nice little nook, the corner with the 2 bedrooms here. So here is bedroom number 1 upstairs. And then right outside of bedroom number 1 is bedroom number 2. So cute, a little space theme. You guys, I have a fun little Orlando tidbit of information for you. So the zip code on the space code, or the area code at the Space Coast, is 321. And it's actually because they're mimicking the 321 countdown of rocket ships. I just think that's such a cute little Florida fun fact. So now you know. And then we have the first full bathroom up here. This one's really nice. It's actually pretty big. You only have the single sink, but it's very spacious. You've got a tiled bathtub and shower. So again, they have that upgrade. No cheap built-in kits here. You've got a really nice shower. And now let's head over to the primary bedroom. And you guys, I gotta say, out of all 3 of the homes, I think this might be my favorite primary bedroom. Just feels very open and big. I love these 2 windows. It's currently raining and yucky out, but there's so much natural light in here, so I really like this one. The closet, not so much. It's still pretty big. I just feel like for the square footage, it should be a teensy bit bigger. That's my opinion, but there's still plenty of space. And it has a window in it, which I think is awesome. And out of all 3 of the townhomes, this is my least favorite bathroom. I don't know if it's just the layout or what. It's just kind of like mid, I don't know. It's fine. You know, you got the dual vanities, you've got the walk-in shower. I think it's just the layout. I like the other layouts a little bit better, but you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. And then there's a linen closet here as well. I'm not gonna show you that because they all look the same. But now let's head downstairs and I'll give you that pro tip, I promise. Buying a new construction home can be pretty overwhelming, especially if you don't live here and you don't have that boots on the ground during the build process. But that can be eliminated by hiring a local realtor who is knowledgeable on the new build process in Central Florida. and it can actually take a load off and allow you to enjoy the build process instead of stressing about the minute details, because I do this every day, so for me it's easy. One thing about the builders in this area is most of them are already accounting for realtor representation when they come up with the prices of these homes, so they're more than happy to have me along with you to build your dream home. Now, I'm not going to talk about why it's so important to have a realtor in this video, but I'll link a video above that explains why it's really essential that you use a realtor for new construction. But the one thing you need to know is if you want me to represent you in the purchase of this home, I do have to come with you the first time you visit the sales office, so just make sure you call me first. Anyway, that's enough yapping for now, but I'm gonna give you my pro tip, and I kind of teased it upstairs about the washer and dryer. So every single builder is different on what's included with the home, but it's a good negotiation tactic, especially if the market's a little bit slower, which it is right now in Central Florida. All of these builders in Central Florida have a lot of inventory that is not moving as quickly as they would like. A lot of their fiscal years are ending, and let's just say they're ready to get rid of some of these homes. So here are the things that you can and cannot negotiate in new construction. And again, this can vary based on builders. I'm just speaking very generally. One thing that you really can't negotiate, and I'm not saying never, but one of the last things that a builder is going to negotiate with you is the list price of the home, but you'll thank them for that, because imagine if you purchase this home and then you find out 2 months after you close that they discounted the neighbor's house by $20,000. That wouldn't make you feel very good about your investment, would it? So that's kind of why they try not to do that. But they will do things like give you incentives, money towards closing costs and stuff like that. That can usually be negotiated up. I will say with this builder, they've pretty much maxed out all of the incentives on closing costs, because you're only allowed to take a certain amount depending on the loan you have. So we probably won't be able to get much more money towards closing costs only because they're already giving you so much. But we could try to negotiate things like the washer and dryer, like I mentioned upstairs. A lot of these homes don't even come with window covers or blinds. You can negotiate those, or you can negotiate things like the garage door opener, because most new construction homes don't even come with those. So these are all things that can add value to your home without actually devaluing it and taking money off of the list price. But I've negotiated plenty of things for all of my clients all over Central Florida, so I'm happy to do that for you. But anyway, that is my new construction pro tip. And if you guys are not even sure you're ready to make the move yet, and you just have questions about the new construction process, how it all works, or even moving to Central Florida in general, I'm always happy to chat. If you couldn't tell by this video, I love a good yap sesh, so give me a call and we can talk about anything that you want to about the buying process in Central Florida. As a reminder, this last townhome that we just finished touring is called the Dahlia. This one is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,683 square feet, and this one starts at about $469,290. That wraps up our tour of the townhomes here in Silverleaf Oaks in Horizon West in Winter Garden, Florida. Just a short drive from Disney and surrounded by everything that makes Central Florida so special. I'm Carly, the Enchanted Agent, and I spend my days exploring all of the best new build communities around the parks so that you don't have to. If you're dreaming of a home close to Disney, reach out and let me handle the legwork. I'll find the incentives, compare the builders, and help you land the right home for your lifestyle. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and follow for more home tours near the magic of Walt Disney World.